Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Milminator here from NC. Today we're going to go over how to use Autocrat to create a series of marking sheets. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to take a mark sheet for an assessment that I want to mark, and I want to create a separate document for each student that I'm marking for. I could do this by copying a new document and typing in all the students' names. That seems like a lot of hard work, so here's the way around that. First of all, I need to format the mark sheet that I'm using. The only things I need to add into this are the first name and the last name of the student, and we put a couple of these wee brackets around each of those fields, and we're going to find those fields within a spreadsheet. So having typed that in, we now need to go and create a new spreadsheet. And we're going to use the same fields that we just put in there. So I'm going to call the first one here first name, and over here last name. Then what we need to do is we need to set up Autocrat. And so if we go to add-ons, you can see I've already got Autocrat there. If you don't have Autocrat, then you click on Get Add-ons and you go and search for Autocrat, and it'll come up. It says I've already got it installed, but you can install it from there. Once you've got Autocrat installed, go to Add-ons, Autocrat, and Open. And I want to create a new job when it comes up. There it is. And I'm going to call this the name of the assessment, marksheet generation. Didn't like that because I already made one. So then I'm going to click on Next, and it's going to ask me to find the document that I want to use. So I can go in here and find the mark sheets that I've just used to generate with, and that's the one that I called it before, so I'll select that one and click on Next. Now, next thing I need to do is we need to be able to link up the tabs within the spreadsheet with the document. And so we're going to look in sheet 1, and we want to link up the field that says first name in the document to the column first name in the spreadsheet. It's automatically found that for us, so that's all good. Click on Next. Now we need to tell it how we want to spit out the documents. What I like to do is I like to put the last name of the student first as the name of the document that's going to be produced, followed by their first name. This just means that it's in the same order as what's going to be in your mark book. And then I want to give it a name of the document, call it like 3.1 mark sheet. And we want that as a multiple mode, so it's going to create a separate document for each student. We click on Next. We can tell it where we want it to spit these documents out into, what folder we want them to appear in. I'm happy with that as the default, and that's actually all we need to do. You can click on through Next if you want, but actually you can just click Save. And so that's going to create the job. Our next job is going to be to jump into Kamar and get the list of our students. So the easiest way to do that is click on Printing and Export. Here we can select our class. And in here, the fields that we're going to need We do not need the ID number, so we can click on that to remove it. So we've got last name and first name, export, and it's going to create that group of students. I'm going to call this 3 Sci and save. And then I go and find that spreadsheet and I go and copy and paste the first names and the last names. That's all you need into that document that we're using. Sorry, into the spreadsheets that we've got here. So I'm not going to do that for right now for privacy's sake, so I'm just going to throw in a couple of names. And we're going to go, make sure we click off that, going to go Autocrat, open, and we're going to run. So I'll select the job that I've just created, which is this one here, and click the play button. And away it goes. And with any luck, it will do its thing. We can see here it started the job, and it has created the first one, it's now created the second one, it's now completed. If I go to where my mark sheet should be, which is in here, and I just refresh that. There they are, Jane Smith and John Smith have both got a mark sheet. If I click in the mark sheet, we can see that their names have appeared up the top. So that's how we use Autocrat to create a series of mark sheets.